Why are you laughing? Wait a minute. What's going on? I can't hear you. Wait a minute. Yeah, everybody can't hear. You on mute. But she on mute. Me and her talking though. Why I can't hear?
Oh, my bad. I was on mute, y'all.
What?
That's because you got me over here frazzled, Joe. I didn't even get past the first slide.
Oh, you went down.
Yo.
I need you to be people promoting my dad going Winning Wednesdays.
I know, you're right. I definitely gotta do a better job. But I put that slide on there.
You did what?
Put that slide. Like, yo, it's about to be real, yo.
He said we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yo, I ain't know you was for real though, yo. You was for real.
Yo.
Yo.
I had to do my research.
Yo, yes. This is about to be serious, yo. It's too hot for me.
Yo,
It's too hot for me. Where's Stinker been at anyway? I feel like I ain't been seeing her. Yeah, where you been at?
Work. Schoolwork. Come on, so where you working at? Schoolwork. Oh.
Wow. Oh, okay.
You tried it.
Exactly.
I thought you frozen for a minute. I wasn't you frozen, sis?
No, I ain't frozen. She know what it is.
Shit, she better get back into it.
Yo, she better, yo. Doing some schoolwork. Let me see them grades.
Oh, her grades better. She better. Oh, she said she don't have grade. They just got passing and failing now.
Yo, think about stop playing with me and better not fall off.
She said you better not fall off. I know. I was gonna say I'm gonna send you that grant that but let's see how she do first. That grant that our girl got for the young business, I was thinking about doing it for them for the podcast.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Yeah.
Yeah, but she can't fall off.
Exactly.
Because then I'm gonna have to get her.
Exactly. Man.
She looking real sad over there.
She need to be real sad. Cause we ain't seen no stink of the dawn.
Oh, because I had been doing some stuff. What you been doing? Yeah. She do her brand ambassador and she do her podcast.
Yo, you ain't doing no brand ambassador from 10 to 3.
From 10 to 3, right.
Nobody want to hear none of that, yo. Nobody want to hear none of that. But gonna be real sick when the opportunity comes and then she don't get it because it's right in line with what she want to do. Gonna be real sick. And I'm gonna be like,
but you gotta be attendant.
I'm gonna be like, yo, what you want me to do? Like, you not even hopping on one session.
Right. That's all right. It's all on her. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Yes, just like when in the Bible, you over what? I think you pray for your children and you let them go at a certain age. So after 12, they on their own with God. They on their own.
After 12.
They on their own. So whatever they do is don't hold me accountable if I'm going to heaven or not. So
Don't say at the 12.
They on their own, okay? So it's the same responsibilities. You miss out, you miss out.
Man, I feel you. I'm done for that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I just use that with everything. After 12, boo,
done.
I no more be held accountable to go to hell for you. Okay. Same way with your responsibilities. Same way.
Yo, I really gotta shout out Elder too, yo, because she was the first one this morning on Success Sessions. Now she the first one again on Winning Wednesdays. Hey, Elder.
And she's doing her work in school because her teacher is my homegirl. She said she's doing her good.
Yo, she been on it, yo. Elder been on it. And Cam too. Hey, Cam, what's up?
Hey, Cam.
Cam been rolling with us all day too, man.
Yeah, but I guess, a lot of people can't come if you don't promote it.
Hey, yo.
I'm just saying. But thank y'all for being wonderful. Keep coming back because y'all know it's Wednesday.
Yo, this about to be too serious, yo. Yo, can you give us a preview of what we about to do? Yes.
Okay, y'all. So last week, we really talked about some strategies on just us and how do we align ourselves to different things. So before we left, we said we was going to talk about Hot Girl Summer. And so today we're going to talk about how we're going to brand our own summer. And it won't be a hot girl summer, but it's going to be a summer. And we're going to use some of that language. So you got to stay tuned because you're going to be like, wow, we did a good job with that. And I said we because when I designed this PowerPoint, I did some research and just wanted to know how it all aligns to all the things we've been talking about. So let me know when you're ready, Joni.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Let me do the PowerPoint. Let me get it up here. So basically, this ain't the type of hot girl summer that's going to lead to a pregnant girl winter and a single mother spring.
No, but I was thinking about that. I never heard that. And I've been wanting to ask you, can you text that to me? Because I never heard that. But
yeah.
I never. No, this going to be a summer where everybody going to be included. And we're going to be thinking and we're going to be having a good old time. And you're going to see this going to be a great summer. And it's all about your mind. So we're going to talk about
that. Got you. Okay.
So, and we're going to do some analyzing and some thinking. So y'all need y'all to be, this is active. Y'all got to talk in the comments for me.
Oh, so yeah, they got you. No, they got you. I'm pulling it out right now. Let me get the
Okay, there we go. Joni got it. Can they hear me, Joni?
Oh, yeah, they can hear you.
All right, y'all. Hot Girl Summer. Miss England, y'all know me. Y'all can find me at Nelly on a Mission. This right here, I just want your attention, and I want y'all to really be tuned in. If you have any questions, if you think concerns, if you want to stop me, because I will keep talking. So let's go to the first slide. When we talk about a hot girl summer, what is a hot girl summer? We see Megan, right? They said it was generated through her song about feeling confident in who you are and having fun and looking good while doing it. It often involves women posting selfie with summary of a swag style using a capture. So when you look at this picture, when I think of a hot girl summer and all the lyrics to her song that I wasn't going to put on here, it really, to me, just thinks about a young girl and the lyrics in her song and how she is standing in the pose just have me thinking like, a young girl that's out there looking for the hottest guy with the most money when she think that is appropriate to attract things that's going to come her way to make her life better based off of somebody else's life, and living her best life. Like, I'm going to have me so many guy friends and I'm going to live my best life on a boat or whatever, all means necessary, twerking or whatever. But at the same time, this image and this song, and let me be very honest, I love the song, but when we talk about reality and how the image that's put out there and the songs that's put out there, how they have us thinking, and then how we align it with our purpose, sometimes it does not match. So we have to realign that, and we have to really think deep, because why would you put this out here and say this is a hot girl summer? Nothing wrong, sometimes I might want to dress like this, or sometimes I might want to be a Megan, right? But the thing is this my everyday thing? Is this something that I can want to leave to my children and say, hey, it's all about you just having fun, having confidence to have your butt out, your boobs out, and having confidence and just posting selfies and putting up swag. That's it. Like, it's nothing else. So we're going to redefine hot. So we see what Megan is. Let's redefine ours. Let's talk about this. Next one. Hot. Okay, she just had hot. Let's start with H. Honorable. O, open-minded. We thriving Thursdays. We thriving. We hot. We already there, right? So when you see hot girl summer, when you look at it and you hear it, the lyrics don't have nothing to go with none of these things that goes on here. The picture doesn't even align with what it says about this. And it could be this, but just on a weekend, right? But they don't show us these images. And let's go to the next one. So next is, it's just not a girl summer. It's an all gender summer. We got all genders. Let's include everybody. Why only girls get a hot girl summer? Why only girls got to be honorable? Why only women got to be open-minded and thriving? Why can't be everybody? Don't matter what you look like, how you look, what you like. Why we just can't all have all these traits and still be confident in ourselves and put up images and put up hashtag with great swag? Why is this only just a girl? Why? Next slide. Hot girl gender summer. So I'm trying to look at yours, but I need to do mine. So mine, this is my own hot girl summer, right? Hot gender summer originated from Nelly on a mission about feeling confident on who you are, honorable, open-minded, and thriving during the summer. It involved all genders posting selfies with hot swag and style using their own capture. That's what it is. That's what we doing this summer. That's it. Point blank. We're going to be honorable. We're going to be open-minded, and we're going to be thriving. And guess what? And then we're going to post it with a nice swag on the capture. Now we're going to break this down. Let's go to the next one. Let's break it down. Honorable. Worthy or honor. You know that when you walk in a space, this is what you bring. You worth, you bringing your honor, like you bringing your best you. Nothing is more honorable than a man on a woman with a good reputation. Reputation means everything. So what that means is when we see Megan, we already know when I go through, and I'm her friend on Instagram, because you know I tell you I'm nosy. So when you go through her Instagram, and I'm not talking bad about it, but we just talking about the image she put out for young people. Right? Every time I see her, I say, oh my gosh, she's so pretty, but I just see her always doing things inappropriate where people think that they have to do the same thing to get the same attention. So that's just her reputation. That's just who she is. Not knocking it. That's who they do in the entertainment. But when you're talking about the business world, it's a different thing. Your reputation is everything. You say you're going to do something, do it. If you say you're going to be a part of something, be a part of it. If you can't do it, send something, let them know, be honorable. And it's an honor. Don't make it feel like it's an honor that you and somebody present. It's an honor that they in your presence and getting the information that they need. So let's go to the next one. Trying to go down on mine too. Open-minded, willing to consider new ideas. You don't never want to be sitting at the table when people bring in new ideas and you just don't want to get with it because it ain't your ideas and you're not being open-minded. You thinking it's only one way. Understand that we are aligned. And with this alignment in humans, I always tell y'all about your alignment. It's very important because if you open-minded and you align with the right people, you're going to go in the right direction because in your business, you might not have thought about how to reach this population or how you have done this. But remember, the world is diverse. So you might just thinking of this one population or this one service that you want to do, but somebody that's aligned to you could say, what about this? And that could broaden your ideas and then be open-minded. So be open-minded. I hate when we are sitting somewhere and people are afraid of change or afraid to, let's try this or let's do this. Be open-minded. That's what we need. This is when we talk about this. Thriving, we prosper, we moving up. Resilience, heard it talked about it earlier on Success Sessions. Surviving, we surviving. And we doing this, and sometimes it takes resilience. And if the resilience, you're thriving. So, you have to always keep that in mind, that is always it's always an end at the tunnel. And if you ain't getting to the end and you still going through tunnels, then that's another problem, right? Because that means you got to do some assessment. But you don't need to keep going through tunnels, not unnecessary tunnels, because then you're attracting the wrong attention. You don't want that. So we want to think about, when we talk about our hot, we're talking about honorable, open-mindedness and thriving. Reminder, you got to love the struggle just as much as the reward. So many people want, they want the perks. They want to climb high. They want the success, but they don't want the struggle. See, that's the problem. People want to grow, but don't want to go through the growing pains. We got to go through the growing pains, y'all. And that's where it comes from, the open-minded. That's where you have to, be honorable. That's where you have to be resilient. Like this out. Sometimes what people don't understand is that the things that we go through is the purpose that we might have to save other people. So you have to understand what is this? How does this work? And know that, again, when you go back to, that's just a reminder, but when you go back to our hot summer and our gender summer, it's all inclusive. It's for everybody. It's a seat at the table for everybody, because we all doing things differently. So it's a seat for you, and the person around the corner, if they align to us, if they're aligned to you. And you have to be open-minded. And then the next one, you put your image up. Bam, there you go. Here it is. It's a picture just showing my face and just saying hashtag. Now you might have some pictures may be inappropriate, but they're the things that you don't want to put out on your image. That's just your reputation, right? So I might have some pictures that I might have to, take off on certain sites, because you're talking about your reputation. Hot girl summer. We're not doing hot girl, because then we're not including everybody. We only focusing on one gender. We doing hot gender summer. And hot gender summer is everybody, let's ride, let's roll. We got to be open-minded. Ain't no babies getting making. Ain't no single mothers in the winter. Ain't nobody going hungry. Let's be honest. And now I want us to have some conversation. Like, what do y'all think about this? Do you think this relevant? Do you think, does it make sense? So, Joni, I'm going to bring it to you, see if we have any questions. Hello? Okay. You on mute. You on mute.
Yeah, I was okay. My little thing wasn't working. It stopped the screen share. But no, I'm waiting for them to do the questions. They haven't put any questions. They just going on. So hardcore, like, oh, go off, Miss England, go off. Y'all drop your questions. What questions y'all got? Yo, I love this, yo. Ain't no single mothers in the winter, yo.
Ain't no single mothers. All we doing is being open-minded, honorable, and thriving. That's it. Like, we all love Megan. I love Megan. I listen to her too. But when it comes to what you put out there and the image that you're putting out that other people follow, we have to be careful, especially people that look like us, because it's so easy to be influenced, because you're saying, wow, Megan made it that fast. And every time you see her, she's shaking her butt or she's doing something inappropriate. And you like, dang, I want to get that fast. But we don't know what Megan had to change behind the scenes to become that person for entertainment, right? And what we want to do is make sure our reputation don't be compromised, because we just want to be in the scenes and we want to go fast and not go through the growing pains of being authentic and being ourselves. Because a lot of time, you don't know, people you partner with might want to change certain things about you. And you have to be honorable and stand up and be like, I don't want to do that. That's not why I designed this. Yeah. So,
So how can people like not get caught up in that trap, especially in this day and age with social media, in terms of, feeling like you got to take your clothes off, or you got to twerk and do all this other crazy crap, like just to get some attention or just to get some likes?
I think it's really when you go deep down on who you are and understanding that social media, y'all, is just what it's for. Entertainment. Point blank. TV shows, reality shows, entertainment. I had these conversations with my daughter's father at one time, and he was like, you keep letting them watch loving hip hop. And I was like, yeah. And guess what I do after that? I sit down with them and have a conversation about how young ladies supposed to act. Because my children are going to watch it. Their friends might talk about it. But then we sit and say, you see how she jumped across that table? That's not what girls did. That's not what ladies did, So you have to be real, y'all, and we have to stop letting them push these things inside of our community. Because what happened is now you see girls with the long, I love tracks too. Love them. I don't have nothing against it. But then you have some people who are literally might have $300 in their pocket and spend their whole $300 on some tracks and don't have nothing else. Right? Because that's what everybody's doing. We have to be more careful and conscious of what we do. If you're going to be a part of these things, if you're going to be looking at these things and you're going to be a part of listening to the music, you have to understand and control your mind of the understand this is just entertainment.
Yeah.
In no shape and form this person. I can't be that person, because what's happening behind the scenes is there's people telling them to push these products. I need you to push look like that so these people can buy their hair. I need you to push that so they can be around here twerking and ain't nobody going to school, especially now in the distant learning, which they probably already knew was coming. They like, if we've been having them twerking, you think now these black people won't get on here and start doing their schoolwork? So we have to understand we have to understand what's being pushed at us and how are we as individuals, because I don't want to say a community because it starts with you first. How when these things are pushed in your community, in your homes, like how are you handling that? Because you better be the one, because I was a victim of that. I had a niece before I had children that I thought it was funny. Like every time a song came on with Cousin and she was 5, it was like, yeah, go girl, telling her to do it, all the hottest dance. She had it down, right? Then when she got older, started cussing me out, it started being a problem.
Wow.
Because then I was like, well, who the hell you talking to? But then I had to think about, look at the trajectory of her life. I have been teaching her this was okay for years. I have been telling her it's all right to be a kid and do certain things. It's all right. So now in her mind, when she sees TV or when she look at things, that became her influencer and not the person in her house. Now there's those that is influencing her, the music, the people on TV. It was no longer me because I gave them the power.
Yeah, no, that's a very important point, and we see that a lot in our communities, especially with like these videos of these babies dancing to these inappropriate songs. And I think I saw one video where the girl had the baby on the pole with her.
Right. And so you already know what that future might look like, right? Well, we have our moms sometimes that dress their kids up to like their boys up to a certain way, to a certain standards, like they're in the street. And then we treat them like they our man when they our sons. And then we give them responsibilities before they older. You got to understand like what's being pushed, y'all. Because I'm telling you, what they doing on TV, they ain't doing that in their home, most of them. Mm-hmm. And if you're not really in tune to this, because I was young and I was just, doing what I see. But I'm not knocking them because that's how they eat, right? They making their music, that's how they eat. They have to maintain their lifestyle. I'm not knocking it. But I'm just saying, like, people like us, ain't no TV watching us, no cameras. We have to be mindful of what we allowing to seek in our homes, and we not saying nothing. And we think, oh, that's just cool. So when everybody was like a hot girl summer last year, I was like, yeah, I do want a hot girl summer. I ain't gonna lie, I thought about it for a minute. Like, yeah, that sounds kind of cool, right? Like, yeah, that'll be right. But then I thought about like her lyrics and what they talk about, and I was like, wow, okay. Oh, all right. Like that's a hot girl summer.
Yo, you was gonna make hardcore a big sister again. Ava was gonna be a big sister.
Listen, it would have been a whole lot of. They would have pulled me, girl. My family good for having a family meeting to pull me in. Okay, they would have had. It wouldn't have got too hot. It would have got a little warm, and they would have put me in for a family meeting. Like, get back to where you belong. Stay in your lane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's really. If you don't have the mindset, y'all, you can really fall into the traps of these mindsets that they want us to go into, and then we'll get lost. Because think about it, if you're a hot girl summer, you do all of that, and you got people coming through, and they passing you ain't thinking about your business no more. You living off of this hot girl summer.
Yo, you ain't lying. Yo, we got a great question here. I'm gonna read this question, but another point too is like I think we subconsciously do it to ourselves because people like
Yes.
Master P and
I thought
like
about them too.
yeah, like Jeezy and all them, like their music like is definitely not what you want to do in real life. But
But
look at
they
their
killing the
kids. Their
game.
kids, yeah, but their kids got master's degrees and some
I was
more
about to
stuff.
say that.
So like,
And I was
yeah,
funny you said that because I was going to bring up Master P. Like his music is terrible, but the way that he don't play, he sell bleach now. He got household. He knew how to change with the academic. Soon as this came out, he have household products for sale. Master P House. So he
that's
teaching
awesome.
his kids business, but we don't see that. Only way I'm tell you how I know because I watch growing up hip hop. So that's how I know. But I'm just saying he don't play. He don't play disrespect. He don't play the rumors in the street. He shuts all that down with his kids. But if you were to look at his music and what he put out there, you would think something different. That's how you got to understand. Some of this just a show. It's
That's all
not
it
real.
is.
All we doing is just having a seat at the circus.
That's all it is. Yep. And we giving out money to do
Yep.
that. But I'm not knocking a man to each his own in terms of how you gotta get your money.
Yep.
But Hardcore has a great question. Hardcore says, how do I find my brand, what my brand is and what I value, and stay true to myself and not conform to society's beliefs? That's a strong question.
First of all, you have to understand that if anything positive, that's the first thing you got to understand. Everybody not going to accept it because if we keep having things that's positive, then they never really make no money because based off of all the people. Let me say this: the industry make money off of negative things, right? So if you constantly put in good music, then the world start listening to your music, you start being influenced. It's some things that gotta be changed. The criminal system have to change. The violence have to change. The court system, because everybody now probably doing great things. So how do you have the first understanding is it's not going to be easy because you're doing something that's out of the norm. How do you stick to it? You gotta have a schedule. You gotta be consistent. They said if you do things more than 5 times collectively, then you start a habit. Start making habits. You know what I mean? The same way we can make a habit to go see friends and do other things, we can make a habit to say, I'm going to take this time out for myself. I don't want to be bothered. I'm going to work on my brain. And we also have to understand, too, that everybody give you ideas, because I had to learn this, may not be fit for you. Sometimes you don't need to tell everybody what you're doing, how you're doing, and when you're doing it. Because then everybody give you ideas, and then guess what? You get in your mind and you start getting confused. It's like, well, maybe they was right. I should add this lyric, or I should do this. Maybe I'm not this person. Write your stuff down and stick with it. And when you're writing it down, do it in quietness. Just you. So you can hear your thoughts. And really, then when you're ready to prepare to show it with your friends or display it or they, just to get some feedback, be open-minded, but be okay that you don't have to accept it. And don't apologize for it. This yours. I felt myself that I had so many ideas and they would be great. And people will come in and have me like, well, no, Chanel, you should do it this way because you great at that. And I'm like, you know what? I apologize. You right. Then guess what? 2 years later, they using my same idea I said. 3 days out the door.
Wow.
And I had to realize I'm not apologizing no more. I don't have to hear it. I could be open-minded if it makes sense with outcomes that support what I throw out there. But I don't have to be all in because you gave me an idea. So we have to be clear and confident to say, I could birth this. But this is the thing that I think young people don't get because your age, let me say this, people your age, I'm going to say 20 and under, got everything so fast. Y'all get it like that. The microwave, it's just like that. It comes. You want something, you can just get it up. Let me order this right from the tip of your finger. So y'all think things going to happen really, really fast. When we were younger, at Joni and our age, it wasn't no tip of our finger. You pay somebody, it take a while to call back. Okay, you can't just call me on the phone and I'm picking up. It was a pager. It took a while, right? You wanted something to eat, you better pick up the phone, and you had to call them and punch in the numbers. Like it took a while. So we had time to process doing these things. Y'all don't have time just so because your brain is so fast. Like, dang, I've been working on my brain for 2 years. I don't still see nothing. Doesn't work that way because you so fast. Slow down. And I had to realize too, I had to slow down and had to rethink everything and say, okay, why is not going that way? Okay, because I skipped number 3 and 4, and then I got to go back to 1. Because again, I wanted the success and I wanted the kudos, but I ain't really want to put no work in because I felt like I know it all. So I skipped some steps. So you have to be honest to understand too, processing. It's okay if you got to start it a million times to go back the process to get step 1, step 2 of your brand, step 3, step 4. If you want to sit and do meetings with people and say, can you help me do this process session? Can you help me brainstorm what I want? And how can I do that? That's what you do. When we talk about alignment comes with who's connected to your purpose. You might don't know how to brainstorm. You might don't know how to do strategic planning, but it's somebody around you that do. Pull them in. We have to use our resources. We don't know them all. So what I would say to hardcore, meditate, what that looks like. Some meditate, some pray, do that. Really think with all quietness, get your mind with nothing and just process on your brain. Then start taking time out of your life. Maybe it's start with 30 minutes. I'm going to start 30 minutes this week, just really processing and thinking how I'm going to do this. Then when you start doing that, you be creating a habit. Next week could be an hour. Create that hour. Don't stop and keep going. And it's a process because in reality, we're not Megan, right? So Megan has a whole team. Megan, her bills, she living greatly, right? Her bills is paid. We ain't Megan. That's reality. So while we building our brand, we still got bills that got to be paid. So we got to be strategic in a way where we're not compromising our reality either, where we ain't making sense. You got to make it sense because it will all connect. And then we can sit back like Megan. But right now we're in a process.
Yeah. So what if I'm trying to have this hot girl summer because my friends and the people around me, like they living their best life. They having a hot girl summer.
I experience this sometimes, right? It's okay for you to have your friends that have a hot girl summer around you, right? But the thing is knowing who you are. So if they having a hot girl summer and you coming out, you hanging out, because ain't nobody saying stay in the house. Come on, we be being real honest, man. I ain't gonna tell y'all stay in the house, look at books and be open-minded and work on your business. We gotta be reality, right? We know that y'all go out, y'all hit the club. We know these things, right? The thing is, you just got to change what the definition looks like. And I have seen it for myself, right? So now if I do go out, I'm just more conservative and watching. So I'm the one now that watching how everybody else having hot girl summer, and I might just be chilling, but I'm still having a good time. So you have to know what's best for you, but nobody's not saying change who you are in this process. We just saying be strategic because your reputation on the line. Because what happened is you be on success sessions, you could be selling your business, you could be with Joni doing things at conference, and then next thing you know, you at Hammerjacks or wherever y'all go at, and you having a real hot girl summer twerking, and somebody that was at the conference be like, I remember her.
They don't even know what Hammerjacks is.
Oh, they don't know what Hammerjacks is? Okay, well, they at somewhere. I don't know. Y'all somewhere at a party, and look, at one of the hotel parties or somewhere, and all the time, one somebody that was somewhere that seen you, and they like, I know her. Keep your business in your house, yo. If you want to twerk behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Like, just be yourself. I know, Johnny, right? I know you like, but you got to be real.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Yo,
Yeah,
I would rather that than to see it on Instagram in a HeartSmiles t-shirt. Y'all almost killed that girl.
Oh, somebody did that? Okay, we'll talk about that later. Didn't know that. But yeah, see, stuff like that. We ain't got time for it, because I'm going to tell you, when you betray these images and your reputation somewhere else, and somebody see you do something different, or they can't wait to show the world who you really are. They can't wait to expose you. And then you go somewhere else and then you sitting like, yeah, because I sell. And they looking at you like, look at this video of her or him. We gotta make this reputation is real. So we're not saying don't be you. We just saying be mindful, be respectful, and after a while, those behaviors will change. You know, I have a good time in the house, but nobody don't see me having a good time, right? But let me go outside and wear some little shorts. I mean, some little. I got some shorts that's little, but not little.
Hardcore
right?
ain't having it.
Right? Let me do that. When I say people like, look at me sing, I don't have time for that. You know, like that is because it's my reputation. So we're not saying you can't live your, all I'm saying being mindful. My mother told me this for years. And it was just some things that I was like, okay. But what she always said to me was, you know, a guy can go out in the gutter and he can lay there and he can be drunk. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to him. They just gonna be like, hey, James, what's up? You having a good day? And that's it. A girl go out in the gutter and she can be drunk and land in the gutter. She's a slut, she's a hoe, and she's all these other names because they like, look at her, she's a drunkie, right? And that stuck in my mind for years. She was like, you gotta always remember, people will be harsh on a woman more than a guy most of the time. Mm-hmm. So you always had to keep your image as a woman. And you always, no matter what you do, you always have to show that you're a respectful woman. Because people will always forget when you're not. And that's just like when we had a parody of bad past. I talk about this too. People will never forget your past when you're doing something great. I always got, girl, I remember when you used to do that. But what I'm doing now? Right? So we gotta understand, y'all, this is just a part of the growing pains as well. And some of the growing pains is when you grow, and then after a while, you probably don't even be hanging with the same people that's twerking, or your homeboys is getting all the girls with the money. You ain't even gonna probably be with them because you're not gonna be interested. Because you're gonna be like, I don't have time for this. And you might be a part of the entertainment, but you're not gonna be entertained. You're not gonna be the entertainer.
Exactly. And Elder got a great question for you. She said, lately I've been very overwhelmed because I have a lot of different tasks to do, like schoolwork, scholarships, and other stuff. How do I keep myself from becoming too stressed? I think that's a great question because that could lead to the wrong type of hot girl summer.
Hell yeah. I think, Ali, you do your schedule. When you get up, try to create a schedule and stick with it, because I have to do it as myself. I have to get up. I get up at a certain time and I do everything on a schedule, but you have to learn to shut it down. I think we have this thing like we gotta do it now, and then it gotta be done. Have yourself a time when this is the time I'm gonna start, this is the time when I'm gonna end. And it's okay if I get back to it tomorrow. What's gonna happen? I mean, like, unless you got a scholarship deadline, that's different. But if it's something that you can do tomorrow, don't stress, y'all. Don't stress. Take your time. Get up. Like, Elder, when you in the house and you have all these things, because I noticed what I used to do. I used to clam everything in and then be sitting in that same spot, won't get up, won't do nothing, then won't even get off at 5, still doing all that. And I was missing opportunities with my family because they ever don't get up to a certain time. So, got to make sure I got some time for that.
Who don't get up to a certain time?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I got to spend time for her with that. Then you got Ava. Everybody got their own time slot. Ava, then you got De'Ara. So I realized that I wasn't giving them any of that because I was so focused on this. You're still young. Your brain is still developing. Move away from that sometimes. Give yourself a break. Because what happened is we overthink. Like, if I don't get it done, I'll get it done. And it goes into a panic attack. Then it moves into a depression. And then it moves to unhealthy behaviors. And I found that to really be true. So I had to make a schedule and stick to it. And again, I ain't apologize. If I ain't get it done, get down tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's facts. Hey, over here talking about I'm real shady. I'm exposing people. Like, no, I'm just saying what happened. Like, and it makes me upset that, like, you broke, you ain't got nothing, you got your hand out, and you sitting up here twerking on the gram in a HeartSmiles shirt, like.
And what his reputation is that you're a broke twerker at that.
We can do better. Yeah, like, we can do better. Now, granted, this ain't nothing new. This didn't, like, just happen. Like, it happened a little minute ago. But it's like, yo, people still ain't even in a better place from when it happened. But I was just only bringing it up because it's relevant now. But I ain't say no names. Like, yo, call me out when I tell a lie.
See, reputation.
Yeah, when I start lying, then call me out. Every single thing that I be saying, yo, really be happening in real life.
I never knew that. Wow.
And I got all the receipts to prove it. Yeah, like.
And how would y'all feel though? Your brand, your apparel, you know, your logo on somebody, and y'all talk about how great y'all do things and how y'all change.
Right.
You see somebody who worked for you or who represent you
with a YES, a Young Elder Speaks t-shirt.
Right, but wait a minute, what if you just asked for some money from a vendor and they said, well, who's this?
Yo, right?
You know, like, so it's bigger than Joni exposing. She's just giving you how things can really happen and how that could really did damage to the future of HeartSmiles, depending on who's watching and who wants to be petty when it comes to funding and support. So when you're talking about branding, y'all, I'm telling y'all, branding is a whole big session, because branding meaning that no matter what, like you have some, my job with the Y, like if I have a Y logo, I can't go into a bar. It's some jobs that you have to go through standards. And if you're a part of it, if you volunteer or not, you sign it on the dotted line. It's a standard. Why? Because it's their brand. So you representing my reputation. That's my reputation, twerking with the damn shirt on.
Exactly. Yo, I got screenshots. Yeah, I got the whole freaking video. And she was like, people wouldn't never do that in the Chaos Smoothies t-shirt, because you know that's her business, Chaos Smoothies. Yeah, so feel my pain. Can imagine somebody sending you a video of somebody on the gram twerking in the Chaos Smoothies video, and they a hot mess at that. On top of everything else, a hot broke mess.
Exactly. I mean,
like, come on.
Hot girl summer. And the people that I know who really having hot girl summer be having a broke down winter. Like, I be like, wow, your summer was real lit. Winter come, they real cold. And ain't nothing happening, because you know why? Them guys with them hot girl summer, they be with their wives.
Yo, hey, yo.
Or their real girlfriends, you know? Yo. So we gotta remember what they putting out there for us, y'all. And I keep telling y'all, I never come to y'all to something that I ain't experienced. We gotta do better. And I realize I have really grown in a lot of places in my life, because sometimes I probably would enjoy the hot girl summer. But at this time, when you see when you open your eyes and the blindfold is off, and you see what entertainment does to our young people, when you got girls around here 5 and 6 years old singing hot girl song and they twerking, it just, then you be like, you know what, this is just not my community. This not. It's doing too much. It's doing too much, you know. So we got to do better, y'all. We got to do better.
Yeah, no, you ain't lying. You are not lying. And Elder made a good point. She said, "Oh wow, that's actually cool that they have that about the Y shirts. Like they already set their standards."
Yes, and Elder, I'm telling you, it's something all of us could do. When you get your brand, look, I love this stuff. So if anytime y'all want to ever do this, I will sit y'all down to do this. I love branding. It's something that you can't do a lot of things. You can't lobby. You can't do a lot of things because it's their brand, right? And so when you have on that shirt, or if you have on anything that's Y, it's certain thing. That's why when I come to the thing, I be like, I'm gonna take this off. You ever know? Sometimes like, this Y stuff on, because I'm in another person. I'm in HeartSmiles, so I can't be in HeartSmiles with the Y stuff on, unless I'm really talking about Y things. But where HeartSmiles is a mentor, I'm in another capacity because I'm a volunteer and I'm supporting my children events and activities. So it's different. And so when you talk about branding and you talk about the young elder brand, think about what you want to be represented. You know, do you want people to be smoking in your shirt? You want people drinking in your shirt? You know, you got to think about that.
No, No, that's real. That is absolutely real. Like,
you know, you ride down the street and somebody got Young Elder shirt on and they got a blunt and they like, oh, that's Young Elder peoples. Yep.
Exactly.
We gotta be careful, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we got to be careful.
Yeah, and you set the standard for your own brand too. So if they see you doing it, then automatically it's now okay.
It's now okay. That's why I tell y'all, we're not telling you to change your life or your lifestyle. We're just trying to tell you, be discreet. Everybody gotta know your business. You know, everybody gotta know what you're doing. Like what you do, that's your business. We might don't approve of it. I can't stop you. I wish I could be a person every time you do something, I jump out of the bottle and be like, what you doing? But I can't do that, right? So I'm gonna just teach you ways of how to be healthy and not be in doing too much where people are now judging you based off of that. So you got to keep your reputation, y'all. Your reputation is everything. It walks in the room before you do. Because if people like me, before I interview anybody, or if anybody coming on my job, even if they ain't working with me, I Googles. Oh, so about to work with us. Well, let me see what they do. I'm on every case search. I'm on listen, I know I'm on case search. I'm on all of that. And just because that reputation means everything to me. Like, I want to know who you are. Because you're about to come into a space that I love youth development. I love doing HR stuff. So you about to come in this my world that I love. So I need to know, are you going to be aligned with me, or I'm going to have to remove my alignment from you? Like, I need to know this. And I might not tell you that, but in my mind, I'm trying to figure out, oh, they got skills in this. Oh, I ain't got that skill. So maybe I need to be their friend. So your reputation comes in the room before you. But when you think that you know, first impression is great, that's amazing. But I'm gonna tell you, nowadays people Googled you before you walked in, baby girl. Because they know like me, I do.
That's true. Yeah. And then also just what people were saying, even if you never even make it into the room. Like, what are people saying about you in that room? So yeah, that's definitely a great point to hit on, because I don't think our young people take that as seriously as they should. And you don't really start to appreciate the power of your network until you need it. Like when you need to make a phone call for a recommendation or a reference or to get a job or something like that, you're going to appreciate it so much more once you use it, to be able to just call somebody and say, hey, can I get a job? Or can you get my friend a job? They ain't got to jump through none of the hoops. They can just get the job, basically just off your name, off of your reputation. But yeah.
I agree. And you know, I'm telling y'all, your reputation is everything. So just be mindful of how you moving. Just be mindful. That's it. Just be mindful. People watching, they don't say they watch the scene. And I tell you this all the time. Like, people, I might not get in out of lights, but they see me in the street. They be like, girl, I seen what you did the other day. You know what I mean? You be like, so you've been watching the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, be mindful. People watching in silence and don't even know. And one thing I seen too that was on Facebook, it said, you know, God removed me from certain people because the conversations they had behind my back that I couldn't hear, the conversations that I could hear. That's another point. People talking, they watching and they talking without you not even there. And if they ain't doing anything, if you're not doing anything positive, believe me, it's coming. If people talking about it, people know.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's why you can't let them likes and all that stuff go to your head, man.
No,
if I was judging off of likes, then sheesh, I wouldn't be doing nothing. Basically.
Who you telling? I would have never post.
Right. Like, yo, you just can't. You just can't. And it's
had a grown woman tell me one day, I was so confused, y'all. Maybe y'all can help me with this. I said, we took a picture, and I was like, you didn't put the picture up. She was like, you gotta put it up at the right time. But what time is that? And you know, like, she had a time. She was like, you know, at a certain time, this is when a lot of people is on the Instagram, on Facebook. Girl, I don't be having time for that. If I like it, I'm
now, if she got a business, yes, because like business stuff, technically, yeah, they do recommend, you know, you post at peak hours and all this stuff to get the most engagement. But for business, because you want to grow your brand, you want to get sales.
Yeah, I get that, but this ain't business.
But she's talking about, nah, that's silly to me.
Yeah, so I just don't understand it. But hey, each your own. So y'all, we just gotta be mindful because people watch it and they don't say nothing. It's just like when you have people that's your friend on social media, but when you see them, they don't speak. Same thing. And then they go right back and be like, girl, I seen you on social media. Well, why the hell? See, I'm ignorant, y'all. I speak. I be like, how y'all doing? And they be looking at me like, you even my Facebook friend.
Yo, I got the opposite problem, yo. People be acting like I'm Beyonce. I be like, yo, shit.
Yeah, they did, yo.
Not even nobody. Calm down. They're like, you on my Facebook. I'm like, why you? Okay, hey.
Yeah, that's how I be. Hey, you my Facebook friend. You want to be my friend so you can't speak to me in person? I don't understand that. So again, people watching and don't say nothing. They walk right past you and act like they don't know you and then come back and then be just liking you or say something to send you a message. How you been? You just see me.
Yeah. But don't even worry about it, especially if you got a business. Worry about your customers, people who are paying.
Exactly. And I'm gonna just tell this story because on that, and then we're gonna move on. So a guy one day see me in the store, right? Y'all, this was so funny. I'm telling y'all. And he was like, hey, Chanel. And I was looking at him like, he was like, your name Chanel? I said, no, my name's Tiffany. He was like, no, your name is Chanel. I was like, no, my name is Tiffany. He like, we Facebook friends. I was like, I don't know you. This dude pulled up my page. It was like, and I was like, I didn't even know what to say. I was like, oh, how you doing? I don't talk to strangers.
Hey, yeah.
You know,
don't say this, Tiffany. He should have been all like, Nelly on a mission.
So when I say y'all, people is watching reputation. And when we talk about this hot girl summer, the whole point why we did this today was to tell you how people perceive people based off what they put out there, the images they put out there. Bless you, the images they put out there. And Megan, I think, is a beautiful girl. When I look at her face, I think she's really pretty. And I just see how she talks. And I see her Instagram. Like, I'm so tired of seeing this girl booty. I don't know what to say. But, like, and it's like, come on, Megan, you could show the young people something different. I would love you just having a conversation with them and being real, you know what I mean? And talking about, like, how she got to this point. But I understand it. That's just not their outcomes for entertainment. Is not for what they want from us. So we have to be strategic of how we do things, and we got to be open-minded, we got to be honorable, and we got to be thriving. We got to. And if we don't, you're not going nowhere. You're just sitting in a daggone chair and you just rock, but you ain't going nowhere. You just rocking. So you ain't going nowhere. So and your brain just gonna be there rocking with you, but you're not going nowhere. So be open and don't be afraid to share your story. And I think that's what's unique about us is that people love stories and they see the relatable. They understand the connection. Believe me, it's somebody out there and there's an audience out there that just for what you've been through. And now, what, you got a smoothie company? She did that and had a smoothie company. It might not be as drastic as other people's story, but you have a story for somebody who went through that and they like, wow, Shorty got a podcast and she been through that. Like, you share it. Be okay with it. But if we are afraid to share our stories, afraid to tell the world who we are, then we really are not confronting who we are inside, which means that we are hiding behind it, just doing so much. I'm gonna start this business. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, because we hiding around our true self because we don't want that to be exposed. I tell all my business. So when somebody wants to expose me, it's already been told. Like, what you gonna tell? My story. That's how I got here. I got 3 kids. Yup, sure did. Like, what you gonna expose? I tell it all. So, that's when you got to think about it. When you hide behind these things, it's always somebody watching in silence. And when you get to a certain point where people assume, because they may think you're doing great and you might don't have a penny in your pocket, but your network is amazing. Your network, your network can be worth millions, but you might be worth $100 in your pocket. And they're assuming, you're doing great, and they ready to expose you to the next person. So be yourself. It's okay. Let you know, but definitely the open-minded, definitely thrive through this. What we going through is really, really hard. I had to do a doctor's appointment with my daughter today over the line on Zoom. And I was a doctor. She like, all right, now I need you to, touch this and make sure she's on. And I'm looking like, I don't even get paid to do all this. So it was something different for me today. And my grandmother went last week. So this time right now is real precious. We all trying to figure out, because this is going to be a new world order. This right here is going to be a new world. Mm-hmm. And when I got my third doctor's appointment on the phone, I said, oh, yeah, this is what we doing now. This is what we coming to. Because guess what, y'all? Even though it was a phone call, I guarantee you I got a hit on my daggone insurance call that I had a visit.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Cam said Meg made a post about college. Like she went to college. Did you know that?
She did go to college. She said she was doing college work, but she don't share that much. And then I'm going to show you about that. Don't say you bring that up. She had a post saying she was doing her college work and she was twerking. And the girl, her assistant, had her laptop. So she's going online. So is she going to college?
Yo, shut up, yo. Yo, what?
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can find that post. Yeah.
I think
so she is. I mean, so I'm proud of her. Listen, but the thing, the fact that she's not promoting more of that, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. We gotta pay attention. She should be promoting more of that. Like, cause she did. She said, I'm doing my work, something. And she was twerking, and I seen an assistant over there with a little computer. And mind you, she going online. So
Cam just sent it to me. Said she getting praised for going to college. She said, I miss being on campus. I think I'll start regular classes again in the fall.
Well, that's good.
Don't know I had to start online classes since I was getting so busy.
Well, that's good. I'm proud of her. See, but
but that's crazy how people do one thing in real life and then promote something totally different. But you know what?
That's what we talked about.
That type of stuff.
We just talked about that though. Like, they show us one thing, but in real life, they really doing what they don't want nobody to know they doing. And my thing is, why keep that a secret? Like, why we gotta dig for that?
Yeah.
Because when you type our name, that's not the first thing that comes up.
Oh, not at all.
Why are we digging for education? That's what I be talking about. What's behind that? Like, what is, why are we digging for great positive things on this beautiful young lady? I don't understand that. But again, I told you I love Megan. I'm so happy about
that. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I didn't know that. So thank you, Cam, for sharing that. So
yeah, Cam, thank you.
Our time went by so quick, Miss England.
I hope I shared some great things. I hope
absolutely.
I appreciate y'all coming every Wednesday without being promoted. Because that let me know how much y'all really enjoy my little jewels, that I really enjoy my time with y'all. So I just want to say what my jewel would be today is create your own hot summer. Create your own acronym. Create what that looks like. You can take mine. It could be an all gender summer. I don't care what it is. But make it for you. Whatever it is, make a smoothie summer. Something that's for you. Ooh. Because what we don't want to do is, if we're going to be influencer for our community, let's do it. Stop letting other people come in and be the influencers for us. And so I love y'all. Y'all be safe. And y'all have a good one.
Hey, a smoothie summer. Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss England. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Yes. And we'll promote it.
Yo, chill.
Love you. Y'all have a good one. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Yo, Miss England is crazy, y'all. Miss England is crazy. See you, Ava. Yo, I love this, yo. Miss England said a smoothie summer, yo. That's right. Make sure y'all get your immunity smoothies from KR Smoothies, man. Putting this right here in the chat box right now. Like, yo, Miss England always bring it though, don't she? So I guess we'll see y'all next Wednesday. for Winning Wednesdays. For our folks that's joining us for Success Sessions, we'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What you saying, Jada? What's your jewel? Oh, she gave it. You talking about Miss England, right? Yeah, she just gave it. A great, great, great jewel, which was amazing. So, yeah, about to let y'all go, man. Y'all been rolling with us basically all day, yo. Like, that's growth, that's leveling up. So definitely appreciate it. So enjoy the rest of y'all night. And I'll see y'all in the morning, 10 a.m. for those who are joining Success Sessions, and next Wednesday, same time, same place for Winning Wednesdays. Good night, y'all.